fired.
Well, he didn't do
Well,
good
he can
enough
go
to
to
make
the-
it on the full-time staff.
Well, not exactly true. He
Not if it's
could-
primarily a student job.
Yeah. He could very well go to the unemployment office and start working there, because if he got laid off for an arbitrary ass reason, then
No, it's just because he graduated. Like, it's
Ah.
a student job and he graduated. He's no longer a student, so they free up the position for another students that's going to be other students that are going to be coming in and wanting jobs while they're going through school.
yeah, it's an arbitrary reason. He could go and
No, technically that falls under the same qualifications as a summertime job, where they can fire you at any point whenever the seasonal hiring process
that's
ends.
true.
So it wouldn't technically be laying off. Upon accepting the application for a job like that, you're basically confirming and telling them that you're all right with it being a temporary position, that there is a high chance that you're going to be let go at some point. It's not a job, it's not a career, it's just a job you're working temporarily.
Blowing up my phone.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's true.
So because of that, it's not technically being laid off. So technically, you can't even get work. You can't get any kind of unemployment or anything like that because of that. Normally, you're not, because you're technically not fired per se. Because fired would imply that you have, you're not going to be able to go back to work for them because you did something to fuck up and you got fired. Technically, they just let you go because your terms of employment has ended.
Yeah, that is true.
Johnny, Kugane Castle, you in or out?
Invite me. Alright, I'll catch you later, Annie.
What's a Kugane Castle?
Yeah, just message me or some such.
Level
if you wanna
70
do
dungeon.
something. And we'll try to. I'll show you those decent items a little later. Go to, it's Western Thanalan. Go to Horizon, and then there's a ferry over there you can take over to the Silver Bazaar, which is on the opposite side of that same map. So I mean, you can go from Ul'dah, but it's still a long walk. It's really close if you go to Horizon and take the ferry dock over to Silver Bazaar. There's a merchant inside of one of the houses, and that's pretty much all he fucking sells. There's one for each crafting class. Yep. I just recently found out about it because I was like Googling all kinds of shit to try to figure out how to level decent.
Well, I'm gathering dead bodies.
So question, how much decent do you need for the ARR primal weapons like Moggle Mog and such? Okay.
None of your show went off.
Alright, thank you.
Also, good
Yep,
evening, folks.
I'm gonna try to decent some of those things, and maybe tonight I'll have some of them for you to be able to craft to try to get.
fucking,
Alright,
I
later.
was gonna stream Dauntless, but they currently have limited servers, and the queue to get in is 165 minutes. So I was like,
Oh.
yeah, nah. I've got story to do. Also, Johnny, I couldn't
yes,
invite you to
I
a
will
party, so I believe you were already in one.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Go ahead and invite me. Let me do these last 3 turn-ins real quick, though, before we start it.
I need to start leveling my pugilist so that way I can get a monk.
You don't want to do that. Like, Monk is terrible for solo stuff. Like, when I say terrible, it is god-awful. Like, if you are not perfectly on point when you are solo as a monk, you're dead.
Okay.
Well, Anissa's been doing fine up to level 40 as far as I know.
That's because she's doing really good with learning her rotations and stuff. She's played it and that, and she's played Monk before, so she's just relearning what she already knows. Being as Sheeg's never played Monk, he's not going to be able to go up. He's not going to be able to do it as fast as what Anissa's doing. because he's going to have to memorize and learn the rotations and such, and it takes a little bit with Monk once you get up towards the 30s and 40s. Like, I'm not saying you can't do it, Sheik, but it really is it is probably the worst solo class until you hit a certain level and are able to use True North. Once you can use True North, you don't have to worry. True North is like it's a buff that allows you to ignore positionals.
Yeah, but only for 30 seconds.
Yes, but that's 30 seconds on a monk that can ignore positionals.
True.
30 seconds with a monk that can ignore positionals is death. Because they're not moving, they're just popping their fucking moves as fast as they possibly fucking can.
And with things like Greased Lightning and shit, that's pretty fucking fast.
It goes even faster, exactly. That is, True North is the monk's most overpowered.
And then add an
fucking
astrologer with the fucking wind card for increased weapon skill cooldown.
Or even just fucking the one that increases their damage.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Just do an enhanced card of that onto a monk that uses True North. That is, you haven't seen DPS. Like,
do you want to know the only reason
as
why
far
I
as
want to
single
play a
target damage goes, monk with a bunch of buffs and True North will out damage any fucking black mage easily.
Do you want to know why I want to play a monk?
Why do you want to play?
So I can scream out every time I'm murdering things, "Beware my hand job of death!"
Yeah, that's shit.
Fair enough.
And I think it would be hilarious. And
you're trying to level another class, and I'd still suggest trying to go through the story. When I say that, the reason I'm telling you this, Sheik, is basically the highest. Say I've got level 70s, okay? So my highest level is level 70, the max. Well, I have level 35s and 30s. Those level 30s and 35s are going to get an experience buff simply because I have a class that's leveled higher than them.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
So basically, if you were to actually, by the way, Rich, you can invite me at any time. I did drop that party.
I am in a single-player story instance thing.
But yeah, basically, the faster you level up one main class, that's what the point is in the main classes, because you can be every class. But if you would level up one main class, every other class that you have that follows will level up 10 times faster. And if you pre-order Storms, or if you pre-order Shadowbringers, you also get an earring that gives you another buff to experience up to level 70.
Yeah, I plan on doing that next week.
Nice.
Well, for now, you're a dumbass. I can fly there.
But yeah, between those two buffs, if you were to max out a character to level 70 and then also have that earring equipped on a lower level class, you're gonna blow through levels like nothing. You'll be able to level your monk easily.
Sheik, next time you kill something, tell me how much XP you get off of it.
I can kill this level 18 Earth Sprite real quick.
It has to be appropriate level to get XP.
Leave this to me.
Here's the thing, Rich. You're trying to do this in the open world. The open world gives shit experience for every class except for Blue Mage. The experience buffs really come into play during dungeons, while you're killing enemies in dungeons. Because 3% of free...
Difu, the mighty.
Wait, hold up. Character...
You know, a big fucker. I'm tired of you being a thing. Yeah, that's right. You pissed at me, bitch. I can heal myself, so you can fuck off. And now your AoE can't hit any of my allies. So yeah, folks, good evening. Like I said, wanted to play Dauntless. Queue time was 165 minutes. So here we are on Final Fantasy doing story. Starting right where we left off. Sorry I didn't do my outro last time because it just randomly decided, nah, you've lost connection to the server. And I was like, you know, it's already like 10:40. I'm just...
Like, Rich, you were saying about trying to test out the experience that you get in the open world. 30% of 100 experience is still only 30 experience, but 30% of 10,000 experience from some of the enemies you get inside of dungeons. Now that's a pretty good, like 3,000 experience is a lot of experience, honestly, after fucking 100 enemies.
Well, then getting your levels back in Eureka won't be a problem.
No, in Eureka, you don't get dick for experience.
Yeah, you have to sit there, kill enemies, and chain the fuck out of them.
No, you don't. You do your challenge logs, but they're almost impossible without other people to back you up. Like, honestly, if you would follow behind me and heal me, I can kill anything in there. The problem is on my warrior, I can't heal myself, and on, like, a healer, I'm gonna end up, like, the scaling in there, Rich, is what pisses me off, to be honest. Because from elemental level 1 enemies to elemental level 2 enemies to elemental level 3 enemies, there are significant fucking increases. Just for those singular levels. And it's just so fucking steep that it doesn't matter. Like, I have a fuck ton of health, you know that. It doesn't matter.
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan, eliminate hostile.
But yeah, honestly, if you wanted to go play around in Eureka and try and get into an NM party, we could go do that.
Doesn't level discrepancy become a problem though, given that I am...
No, because they're
elemental?
fates.
What if I'm... Wouldn't I be too low level for the fates though, given that I'm...
Yes, you're going to get negligible experience. You're going to get a little bit of experience at the start of it. Once you hit around level 6 or 7 though, you start getting a lot more because you're a lot closer to the levels of the fates.
Oh, hello, big
So
guy.
as you're doing the NM farming, you're going to be also, like, once you get a little higher, you're going to start level syncing, and once you're able to level sync to every player in your party the same level,
You're gonna get bonus.
then you're going to start automatically completing your challenge logs while you're doing the fates, and then that's going to give you your big experience.
And that's how you're such a high level?
No, when I'm such a high level because I spent hours and hours farming NMs. Because challenge logs for that fucking place wasn't the thing.
Aren't challenge logs just like kill 20 enemies of an element, kill 20 enemies of another element?
Yeah, up to like 100 of, like, it's 2 specific elements and there's 6 of them. But like fire and earth will be the same challenge log, and then yada 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 yada. The point is you get so much fucking elemental experience, it's fucking ridiculous. That is the easiest way to level. And people literally go from, instead of going through Pagos and Pyros to level, they'll come back to Eureka and do their challenge logs to level because they're already maxed out in Eureka. So all they gotta do is, because they're automatically level synced to level 20, they just gotta go and find level 20 enemies to kill. But once you have 5 of those fucking Eureka crystals, pretty much nothing hurts you with that.
Oh, fuck. They're doing self-destruct. Not good. Really not good. I don't think I'm gonna get to kill you in time. I might kill you in time. I'm not killing the other one in time. Well, if I fail this fucking mission,
One more
I'm gonna
fucking
do it again,
turn
and I know
in,
exactly what this
and I'm level
fucking stands
50 blacksmith. I will unlock it. I'm gonna immediately equip that fucking title.
for. Oh, cool. They killed the other one. Fantastic. All that's left is one dude. Or not. One fucking giant Magitech drone. Yo, fucker, come fight me. Yeah, that's right. You want to fight me, bitch. I can heal myself, so I don't give a fuck. Red Mage is OP. I don't give a fuck what you're gonna do. There's 26,000 damage crit. 24,000 damage crit. Ah, good damn. Good times with high numbers.
Have you
Move
pay
over here.
in Eureka? You're gonna start hitting over 100k, Rich,
fuck.
once you get
Fuck.
your crystals.
Fuck.
Just so you know, like the damage, like I said, the damage numbers and everything is weird in there.
Sounds about right. Alright, now. I thought I was gonna fail self-destruct,
The
but
art
I
of
hope
my
you appear to be
forebears.
good. Oh. What's up, fucker? Yeah, I don't know what
So
you're running
instance
to,
are you
but
in?
die. I'm saving Gozetsu and Yutio. Yo, alright, they're fucking still fighting. Alright, never mind. We are still fighting things. Oh, hello. I'm gonna target your ass. The Shadows and I shall send to half, the rest is yours. So you're saying I just sit here and not give a fuck and go kill them? I think I'll leave her alone and try to pull the enemies into that. That makes sense, actually. Thank you for being kind to me. You too, come here.
Focus. Release.
Boom. Well, that brought some fucking death to the playing field. Yeah, you're not gonna self-destruct at 12%. You're fucked. You're dead. And you are going to be right now. Alright, now is the duty complete? Cool. I just got attacked by a large fucking squadron. That was the fight. Whoa. Big old blue area. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just pull shit into it. So remember, folks, this is the first time people have seen Yotsuyo since she tried to kill us.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
You're gonna have some questions. When
It's
is it?
over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Who's pinging me and why do I care?
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may stop.
Yeah.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as we were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire...
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
A trick, surely.
That was my first thought, aye. And I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Why are random people sending me friend
Judge
requests?
what?
I thought that was my alarm clock and I had a mild stroke.
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion...
You have my word.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once.
Really? Motherfuckers are gonna try to fucking charge me for coming through their territory? I just saved you from fucking Imperial... Oh, you... No, I'm gonna fucking blow up your fucking ships, what I'm gonna do. I would just explain to her, listen, you may not remember what you've done, but everyone here is going to be furious with you, so just be prepared for that now. Anyway, Johnny, if you want to invite me, or I'll invite you, we can do Doma Castle now. Sorry, I was in an instance. Johnny?
Yeah, invite me.
Just a sec. This should be relatively quick, it's just talk. Friends list. Invite. Sorry for the delay. Also, I have a new friend.
I'm trying to find this fucking... Where the fuck is it? Ah, there it is. Builder of the Realm 1. Builder of the Realm. Nice. I just need to get God of the Land and then God of the Hand. For that, I need all level 70 crafts and gathers.
Alright, Doma Castle, you ready? Or not Dome, sorry. Kugane Castle.
Yeah, give me a moment. I need to check. Crafting log. Where the fuck is that fucking book?
Who just got here?
Oh, not you dumbass.
Someone just arrived at my house. Oh shit. Hello.
What is this side mission, and why do I care?
What you doing? Trying to chase your kid around your yard. No, you better stay out my car. I'm letting you my Tickle down, dang it!
Really, all the way over there. Well, there's no fucking teleport, so I guess we just kind of fly. Hooray for fucking auto run, because both hands are now completely off the controller. Fuck it.
Can start it whenever you want.
Gane Castle.
Okay, so I got the ink. I just need to. I've got the leather. That's for Grand Company seals, and then give me materia too. I'll buy off the fucking market. Where the fuck that shit? Spring water. I should be able to gather. So I should have everything I need.
I totally forgot about the Monster Hunter stuff. Calico. Oh wait, no, that's a furnishing item for my house. Possibly go wrong there.